It starts with
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in.
What up, guys? Lord Wolf of Chaos, and we're here with The Last of Us official teaser. Now, it's a game that I actually happily just recently beat. It's on my channel for those who want to check it out. Funny story, right? I had bought this pop, right, before I even played the game, and now I fucking love it. Like, the game was, like, so good. I haven't played part 2 yet. I've also heard part 2 wasn't as good as part 1, but, you know, we'll just check it out for ourselves eventually. I think they did a great cast choice when it came to this show. I call him Mando. That's not his name, but the guy that plays the Mandalorian, he's playing the father. And then they have the little girl from Game of Thrones who went out like a G fighting the giant, for those who watch Game of Thrones. And I think like it's just perfect casting. Again, it's a doable story. So like when they do video game concepts into TV shows or movies, for instance, like Resident Evil, it has never, it's like impossible to get it right, and yet it's so simple. Like, you know what I mean? They always try to be extra. So from my take of what I've seen so far, this looks extremely good. I don't think they're being extra if you just tell the story the way it is. We're getting 10 episodes for the first season. I think it was 1 million something. Let's check out this teaser trailer.
The roses have faded, there's frost at my door. The birds in the morning don't sing anymore. The grass in the valley is starting to die, and out in the darkness the whippoorwills cry. The darkness is falling.
That looks really good.
Gray. A hound in the distance is starting to fade.
Oh, that sound is spot on. Okay.
Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord,
This is your chance.
hear me, please hold my hand.
Our best shot.
Hold my hand.
You keep her alive.
Hold my hand. Please hold my hand.
And you set everything right.
Hold my hand. Please hold my hand.
Save who you can save.
Oh, please understand.
This looks. Okay, so that looks epically spot on. Epically. When I say epically, I'm like. That looks epically spot on. Even from the fucking damn, I forgot the name we call them thing. I just beat the game like a month ago. The Infected, like the sound, everything, the horse, because there is a certain part of the way they have to travel on horse in the game. Honestly, I from what they've shown so far, I feel like it's hard to fuck this up. Because, again, it's a pretty straightforward story. You know, she is immune to the infection, and he has to get it to the Fireflies because they've been trying to figure out a cure. They don't know why she's immune, and he has to pretty much travel, like, a long way. Now, there was a part where you see them, and they look so chaotic and everything like that. They do show Joel's backstory, because he did have a daughter that unfortunately got shot by a military person, which was like pissed me off playing the game, because I'm like, typical military. But I mean, you know, and they were ordered to kill everybody. You know what I mean? Like in a sense of like typical government shit. Then you see the fall of society. it's a new society which you have to deal with. Like it's like a colony kind of thing. You have these people on the road that will fucking rob and kill and eat you, and then you've only got the clickers. So it's like that shit is crazy. But imagery wise, this looks so spot on. And this gets me mad because it's like there's so many like video game adaptations they try to do, and they're like, this minute and 40-second teaser looks better than a lot of other video game adaptations. So I am genuinely waiting for this. On top of that, I love the actors, so it's like they did a perfect choice. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so and it is cool because it's like you have a male protagonist who's like, you know, he lost his daughter, and eventually he warms up to her. Like you see how the game plays. I imagine, you know, it's gonna be the same as the story. Of course, they gotta shorten it a bit. 10 episodes, but hopefully they put the good stuff in there. The ending, I'm hyped. I'm looking hyped for the ending because like the ending of the video game was wild. So like if it's like real life like that, it better be too. I hate when they take something and then they just like, you know, we squeeze in just enough because, you know, we can't put the whole thing. I'm like, no, fuck that. Put the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, fans would appreciate it the more ideally it is close to like the source material. Shit, they just canceled Resident Evil on Netflix, and I actually enjoyed the show. However, I 1,000% understand why. You know what I mean? Like Wesker being a black guy, although his acting was great, but it just, yeah, you can't just take a Resident Evil something and just turn it into something else. Like, to watch that show, you got to take it like an alternate universe, which I at least wanted them to finish season 2, but it's already gone. So, whatever. Last of Us looks like it looks great from this like short teaser. I cannot wait for it to drop. And, you know, that's it. Great actors. Love them both. Love Mando. I call him Mando still. But that's his name. Once you're in a role I like, that's the role I call you as. You know what I mean? So, whatever. But, like and subscribe, guys, if you think you're Last of Us fans. If you can't wait for the episode to drop, the show. First episode to drop next year. I'm down. Until next time, guys. Lord Wolf of Chaos, and I'm out.